How to start building foundation to make money as a student. Tips and strategies. I believe you would agree that money cannot buy happiness. Yet it is impossible to live life without it. Then again, we're not survivalists who dwell in caves and consume just what nature provides, are we? There are, however, methods to generate additional money. You may make additional money by doing what you enjoy, sitting on your sofa at home and surfing the internet, or perhaps doing nothing at all. Curious? I've got a lot of suggestions for you in this post. Simply choose one you like and start your journey to become wealthy. Hello, and welcome to Stealth Wealth. Today, we are going to talk about how to make money as a student. I will be giving you tips and strategies that will help you reach your own personal financial goal. But before doing so, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button for more money creating tips, and don't forget to click the notification bell to make updates on my upcoming videos. Now, let's start with our discussion. The first thing that you should do as a student to build your own wealth is to start by reading books about finance, self-growth, investment, and others. Anything related to making money. Many customers nowadays have a poor knowledge of finance. Indeed, a lack of financial literacy may be one of the reasons why several Americans struggle with investing and saving money. People cannot rely on one-time windfalls like the $1,400 stimulus payments provided as part of the American Rescue Plan for long-term financial planning. Individuals must instead strengthen their financial understanding in order to manage their day-to-day financial life while also planning for the future. I'm trying to remind you of something that no one else will. If you don't realize how to be a successful person who can interact with others, then nothing you read, see, or hear about generating money will matter at all. When it comes to earning how to invest and build wealth as a student, you shouldn't have to pay for anything because you can find everything you need on the internet. If you haven't already, subscribe to my YouTube channel and watch as much of my content as you can. Watch other YouTubers and listen to podcasts. Let me tell you that being financially literate means having the knowledge and assurance necessary to properly manage, save, and invest money for both you and your family. Therefore, it is crucial to choose the right course, and there is no better method to do so than through reading books about money. Books cover every topic, including managing your personal finances, setting a budget, understanding the stock market, insurance, investments, retirement planning, debt relief, and estate preparation. Reading may help you become more aware of the harsh truths of life and teach you about the advantages of using money properly, as well as the drawbacks of doing so and the consequences that may eventually jeopardize your own survival and future. Reading actual accounts and practices will help you comprehend the importance of financial management and will encourage you to put those principles into practice now so that your future is safe. Whatever your degree of financial literacy, it is essential that you keep your knowledge base developing. Any move you take toward improving your financial status is a step in the right way. The important thing is to take that initial step. Knowledge is power, and it may assist you in making better financial decisions. Money may not solve all of life's problems, but it surely solves most of them. Now, moving forward, it is best if you start physically attempting to do things. You have to start doing something. You should be responsible for the things that you ought to do. Don't just let things happen. Make them happen by choosing that they should. Problems might arise even when you have clear goals and are motivated and focused on achieving them. Accept that they will occur as they surely do for everyone. The difference between those who succeed by solving the problem and moving on and those who fail by becoming frustrated and giving up is due to attitude and experience, as well as knowing how to cope when problem arises. By doing so, you will be able to set your goals straight and overcome everything that may happen for the success of your career in life. You don't just go to YouTube and watch a video about a person telling you how he made $1,000 selling a clothing line if, for example, you've been researching business ideas online and decide to start a t shirt business or make apparel. There is nothing intrinsically wrong with these kinds of films. Seeing someone else's success can be motivating, but the problem with these videos is that they don't demonstrate the precise steps involved in starting a clothing line business. Instead, you should look for videos or books that demonstrate these steps, as well as the costs involved, as well as the software you may need to create your own custom website or use a platform like Teespring, and how to market your products. If you want high quality clothing, you should do your research before choosing your own. You will be recognized if you act when you are still young and motivated to gain experience. That is the major piece of advice for students who are undecided whether or not to establish a business. There are less reasons to be terrified of failing as a student than at any other time in your life. So take a chance. Just remember not to give up your education. After all, a degree is a wonderful thing. So fear of failure pervades the entrepreneur's environment, from losing critical clients to running out of money. For entrepreneurs, bravery is the capacity to persevere in the face of adversity. No one truly wants to fail, despite the agile development movement and many others' repeated dictum to fail fast and often. It would be unwise to ignore or minimize the consequences of failure, which include probable insolvency, house repossession, social disgrace, and loss of employment. Thus, the majority of prior study has concentrated on failure as an impediment to entrepreneurship. There is only one thing that prevents a dream from becoming a reality: the fear that you'll fail. Don't be worried that you'll fail. You will, and that is not a terrible thing. The anguish of failure is only momentary, but giving up on your dreams will last forever. How do you start? You start by getting up and leaving the house. Your path to success starts the moment you start moving. Life's greatest trick and the reason most people fail is their lack of action. Don't be afraid to fail, because that will strengthen you as a person. Once you gain that understanding, you will be able to build a strong sense of responsibility and motivation in starting to create your own money as a student. Once you feel great about yourself, then you should open up a bank account, both a checking and savings account. One of the most fundamental early phases a person takes toward financial literacy is opening a bank account. Your checking account is merely a temporary location to store your money to pay for bills and to transfer money around. A checking account is a sort of account that enables you to move money effortlessly in and out of your bank account. It's crucial that you pay close attention to this, because even though it's called a savings account, the one that is likely to be opened for you automatically when you open a checking account is probably not going to be the best place to actually save your money. Instead, you should move on to other accounts, such as your savings and investment accounts. This brings me to the next account that you should open, which is a savings account. A savings account is a type of bank account used to save funds that you don't intend to use right away. This is distinct from a checking account, which is a transactional account for everyday spending that enables to use a debit card to make purchases and ATM withdrawals. It's never too early to start taking your financial management and saving seriously. Because you have less to pay for as a teen or young adult, it might be tempting to blow your allowance on the newest technology or the sexiest clothing. But given that you as a student don't have as many financial commitments, wouldn't this be a good time to start a student account in order to get you ready for the future? So the first lesson in money management is opening a student bank account. With a student bank account, kids can keep track of their deposits and never lose money in the washer or between the cushions of the couch. It enables a learner to get an understanding on how to budget their income. This lays the groundwork for you as a student for future financial management. Let me tell you this. For you as a young individual, becoming financially responsible is a significant accomplishment. you can currently rely on your parents or guardians for financial matters. You'll ultimately take over handling your finances on your own, though. It's essential to exercise money management and accountability if you obtain student loans, land a full-time position, launch a business, or purchase a home. The first step in achieving that goal is frequently opening your own bank account, whether it be a student savings account or a student checking account. Now, if you are a student who's eager to really make money and start building your own business career, then you should start investing in stocks. Students who begin investing early on have an advantage over their classmates, both in terms of their respective returns and the information they may amass via investment. A stock is a means to acquire equity, another name for ownership, in a publicly listed company. You become a shareholder and a portion owner of the business when you acquire shares. Investors can profit from both capital gains when a stock's value rises and dividends that corporations pay to their shareholders. Together, you may start a virtual trading account, sometimes referred to as paper trading, where you can practice buying and selling stocks without using real money before adding equities to your team's portfolio. You may experience virtual trading to get a feel for the stock market without having to risk any of their own money. Another thing, starting a side business might be the ideal approach to begin accumulating income as a teenager if you have an entrepreneurial spirit. You may launch a variety of enterprises with as little as a few $100s. You may charge for services like yard work, snow shoveling, or dog walking. Or you might market goods like crafts or jewelry that you make yourself. After that, you may use your profits to expand your company by reinvesting in it. You'll discover the benefits of discipline and hard work as you create your company. Additionally, you'll learn vital business skills like bookkeeping, customer service, and marketing. Being your own boss will give you the chance to observe the details of how a company operates, and you might even discover that you have a talent for it. Just like I said earlier, for students, investing in stocks or mutual funds might be a terrific method to accumulate wealth. Your money not only increases over time, but it also teaches you about responsible spending and financial planning. Students should think about their investing objectives and risk tolerance before selecting equities or mutual funds. For instance, individuals can decide to invest in companies with large potential returns if they are seeking short-term growth. They could wish to invest in mutual funds that place a greater emphasis on stability and income if, on the other hand, they are more concerned with protecting their cash. That is it for our video. I hope you acquired new learnings about how to start building your foundation to make money as a student. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. See you in my next video.